Todas las manos en la casa, pongan la mano para arriba. Si te gusta este party, pon tu chochito en la esquina. Ese hombre está ready para darte tu rapita. Dame el dinero que lo quiero para
ahorita. Something. Nothing. Okay. Hello. Those are my two faves at the gym right now. Getting me through my workout. How y'all feeling? 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 How you doing? It's been a while. Oh, no, no, no. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Oh. La 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 la. All right, so we're gonna get into what the hell is going on with you, okay? But before that, okay, we're gonna talk about what the hell is happening in the mail, okay? Now, every time I get to talking how I talk, y'all forget who you talking to. Because why are y'all acting like I done said something new today, okay? Why are y'all acting like that? Why are y'all acting like you heard something that you haven't heard on this account before today? Huh? I want to know why you came here to tussle. Because I only been talking about the same shit for the past 5 years. Okay, I want you to know also, okay, for your benefit, I'm flipping the cards, honey. We are not reading in reverse today. Okay? Even though you're acting crazy. Okay? I'm just the messenger, bitch. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. I'm just the messenger. Now, the thing is, y'all want all the messages to be love and light. And guess what, bitch? That's not honest. Okay? And I thought we established this relationship on honesty. Okay? So So I'm not about to start lying now, bitch. Okay? The fact of the matter is, America, we are in trouble. Okay? And we are not prepared for Jehovah's return. And let me tell you how I fucking found out, bitch. Okay? Because I thought I was about ready. But guess what? Guess what I found out? Baby. Okay? I was coming home from Miami, okay, and guess what? The flights are a shamble, okay? It is, baby, travel agents, honey, if you're looking for a gig, bitch, 'tis the season, okay? Because guess what? Traveling is a doozy, okay? So, you know, bitches always doing last minute I'll take accountability, okay? I booked the flight last minute, honey. There was no flights coming. Was no straight flights coming home. So bitch had to get on a connection. Okay? Girl. Had to do a connection at Atlanta. Okay? Now, if you know the Atlantis airport, okay, you know you gotta get on that train and shit, bitch. You gotta do some walking, okay? Well, guess what, honey? My damn flight was so delayed, I had literally 10 minutes to make my flight, honey. Okay? Bitch, I was channeling Shikari through that damn terminal. And guess what, bitch? I was so fucking out of breath, okay? I said, oh my God, you are not ready, bitch. You are not ready. I was so out of breath, honey. The lady next to me was like, offered me some cough medicine. I had to apologize to the class, okay? I had to apologize to my fellow, to the people. I said, baby, this is not COVID. This is a cush cough, okay? And I have not accelerated like this, honey, in clearly a long time, okay? Baby, my lungs didn't settle down, okay, until about the 4th hour, bitch, okay? And I knew. The whole flight. I said, oh my God. You're not ready, bitch. You are not ready. And all jokes aside, honey, we gotta get serious, bitch. We ain't been serious, okay? We ain't been serious about it. Okay? I made my flight, though, honey, okay? I made my flight. And sometimes you gotta channel Shikari to make it through, okay? Sometimes you just gotta channel. Okay? I was just pushing it, okay? Baby. Okay? The gate was 23, honey. I was at 12, like, oh, God. I'm not gonna make. But I channeled that inner Shikari and bitch, I was on that flight, okay? Barely breathing, but I made it. Okay? And so, on today, honey, it's time to take some accountability, okay? We gotta take some accountability, okay? Because, honey, we've been knowing what the hell's going on, okay? We've been knowing what the hell's going on. We've been knowing this time is coming, okay? And what have we been doing? Bullshitting. Okay? Bullshitting. We have not truly been preparing, okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all some shit today that's hard to hear, okay? It's hard to say. But it must be said. Somebody got to keep it real in this bitch, okay? Somebody. You know it's going to be me. Today we're going to use 2 decks because we're going to clarify, okay? With the new deck, honey, yes. Ooh. Get into it. Light Worker Oracle. Okay. Now ain't this interesting, honey? Now look at who designed this. Okay, but now here's the thing now. This is the thing that I learned about judging my Australian brothers and sisters, okay? Because see, the Australian brothers and sisters have a very interesting plight, okay? And just because they appear like this, okay, does not necessarily mean that this is their lineage and ancestral and spiritual background, okay? And so we're not going to judge a book by the cover, okay? We're going to get into the energy of this deck, okay, which is high energy, good energy. I think that you guys will like the messages, okay, that are coming from this, okay? Okay. Okay, now listen here. I'm going to tell y'all some shit, okay? We're going to start with the health. Okay, now again, bitch, I am not a doctor. Okay? I am not a doctor. Okay, bitch? Please! Okay? I am not a doctor. I am not giving anybody any medical advice. Okay? Honey? I am not a scientist. Okay? I am not a scientist. Honey, I am not. I'm not a lawyer. I am not a politician. Okay? Let me just say that. Okay? Now, some of these things, thank you, sister, and thank you. Somebody said it, Jesus. Somebody said it, okay? Praise God, okay? Now, I don't expect you all to pick up all that I'm putting down, okay? I don't expect y'all to agree, okay? In fact, I would love for you all to share, okay, and allow for this space to be collaborative, okay, as we weave together these downloads and intuitive notions, okay? Thank you. Okay. Now, don't get offended and get suspended, okay? Because you will get blocked. Now, something else that I want y'all to know and I want y'all to practice, okay? I just want y'all to just practice, okay? This is another thing. First of all, let's just take a deep fucking breath, okay? Okay? Deep belly breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Deep, deep belly breath in through the nose and out. Okay? Now, I understand that it may be hard to process some of this information because folks are stressed. Okay? Folks are stressed. Folks are at their wits' end. Okay? I understand that this is a lot of information to process and digest, okay? For parents, particularly. Okay, especially new parents and parents that are expecting. And I want to say, since our conversation on postpartum, okay, and my own experience in motherhood, I want to have this conversation gently and compassionately. Okay, come on. Can we get a little bit of for the growth? Okay, come on. Okay. I recognize that folks are exhausted. Okay? And I recognize that folks are feeling depleted. Okay? And I recognize that right now, as a collective, we're really needing to be held. I recognize that. As a mother, I recognize that right now, the collective really needs nurturing. Okay. So I've taken all of these feeling tones into consideration. And thought about how I'm going to address you. Okay? And in the past, I've learned that the best way to communicate with you all is with love. So on today, we're going to go through all the signs. And we're going to be talking about what you individually need to be focusing on. Okay? Because right now, it's about the individual. Right now, it's just about you. Okay? It is not about your partnership. Okay? It's not about your friendships. It's not about your children. It's not about your children. It's not about the government. It's not about who is running and who is not. It's about you. For the last 5 years, okay, whether you began your ascension in 2012 or not, okay, for the last 5 years, you've been going through rapid and accelerated spiritual ascension, okay? You've been experiencing a reawakening. Okay? This reawakening, okay, was prompted, okay, focus, by solitude, okay, and the removal of your dependency on what? Tell me in the comments. Of people, others, external forces, breadcrumbs. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, dependency and needing a partner. Okay, approval from anyone. Everyone but yourself. Fear. I don't know. Dysfunction and abuse. We're getting closer. Other people's approval and validation. Work, weed, not so much. Habits, a little bit. Government, okay, we're getting warmer. Okay, we're getting warmer. Becoming close with spirit, okay, no. Bob, okay, we're getting warmer. Capitalism, we're getting very hot. The system, okay, yes, we're boiling. Distractions, yes, okay, yes, the crutch, all right. Okay, during the pandemic, okay, many were brought into their spiritual walk. Why? Why did this happen? Okay, isolation, returning to the roots, hopelessness, autopilot stopped. Finally had time to myself. For the first time ever, yes. Solitude. Everything was paused and we needed to focus on ourselves. 11:11, make a wish. I think that people were thrusted into their spiritual expansion because they were fearful. Because they were not in control. because structures were falling. Because they had to go back to rely on the one thing that has been constant and consistent and tried and true in their life, which is God. And for those who didn't know him, her, they developed their relationship and strengthened their faith and developed that faith and moved from fear to freedom. And suddenly folks stopped being afraid of going outside and started to trust God and began to ascend. Folks started to travel. Folks started to open businesses. Folks released the defense and started to fall and rise in love. Okay? Folks started to make decisions that uplifted them. Okay? Because why? They stopped operating in fear. Okay? They plugged out of the system. Okay? Tuned into God. And progressed forward. Why don't y'all think that can happen in 2025? Every time we get a new test in this simulation, y'all forget your faith. Have a booger? So, before we get into the reading, let's do a little homework. This live will be saved.
Hot rooms turn icy cold instantly without AC while slashing electric
Excuse
bills
us for
just
this
by doing
commercial
this.
break.
Tired of hot and stuffy rooms during...
Okay, let's get into
We need
it.
to talk about it. Project 2025.
Okay.
What is it? Who wrote it? Where did it come from? The entire far-right blueprint is 920 pages and 30 chapters. You're not going to read all that. I don't expect you to. And if you haven't even heard of Project 2025, that's okay too. But you do need to know what's in it because it's pretty terrifying. Think a playbook for Handmaid's Tale, essentially turning the U.S. into Gilead. I looked for some good, easy explanations of Project 2025, and there really aren't that many. This is going to be the most comprehensive and simple explanation of 2025 that you're going to get. So background, Project 2025 dates back to 1973. That's when the Heritage Foundation, a very powerful conservative think tank based in Washington, D.C., was founded. They are the writers and the architects of Project 2025. And their main mission and goal is to move America to a more far-right Christian nationalist state. It originally came to prominence when they wrote their first manifesto in 1981.
Pause. Okay. The primary objective is to move America. Let's go back.
Far-right Christian nationalist state. They
Okay?
originally came
To a far-right Christian nationalist state. Okay? Now, Trump's assassination attempt. I need you to pay attention. Okay? I think that this assassination attempt that this assassination attempt did many things, but what it definitely did was it changed the tone and energy in America. And if you weren't going to church, maybe you are now. Suddenly, America has gone evangelical. This is how we disarm folks and manipulate folks into thinking. Now, certain folks, okay, again, into thinking that abortion cannot be an option. Let's continue.
When they wrote their first manifesto in 1981 titled A Mandate for Leadership. And get this, those very same policies were the ones that were used and implemented in the Reagan administration. Seriously, around 60% of the 2,000 proposals written in the manifesto were implemented by Reagan. So now they're back again with a new edition, and this new edition is known as Project 2025. And it's supposed to provide guidance for the Don or whoever becomes the next Republican president. And these 900 pages and 30 chapters are written by professors, doctors, scientists, lawyers, scholars on each subject. And they've divided Project 2025 into 4 main pillars. The first is policy, which is this big book. The second is personnel. They're creating this huge conservative database, think LinkedIn, but for DJT loyalists. The third pillar is training. They set up this online educational system called the Presidential Administration Academy, where they teach their views and ideology in a course. And the fourth is called Playbook, which is an action game designed for how they're going to get everything done. Now let's get into some of the very concerning things on their wish list for DJT's second term. Not very shocking. Page 319, they're saying the Department of Education should be eliminated. And in addition to calling for its elimination, they state that any school that requires a vaccine or mask mandate will not receive federal funding. Page 482, eliminate the Head Start program. Page 675, calling for the elimination of NOAA and the National Weather Service. because these organizations, and I quote, have become one of the main drivers of climate change alarm industry and as such is harmful to the future U.S. prosperity. Page 133, they call for the complete dismantling of the Department of Homeland Security. In addition, they argue for the elimination of the FBI along with the Department of Justice. Page 5, they call for a complete ban on corn, writing that corn should be outlawed, the people who produce and distribute it should be imprisoned, and anyone else who participates or facilitates it should be registered. Page 104, reverse policies that allow transgender individuals to serve in the military. Gender dysmorphia is incompatible with the demands of the military service, and the use of public monies for transgender surgeries or to facilitate abortion for service members should be ended. And there's so much more, including the possibility of ending birthright citizenship, banning African American and gender studies in all levels of education, calling for an ending of any DEI programs, getting rid of gay marriage, ending the Affordable Care Act, and it also calls for the mass deportation of immigrants and proposes a plan to round up illegal migrants and lock them up and put them in camps. But perhaps one of the most troubling and well thought out plan is the move to reclassify federal workers under what is known as Schedule F. Now, I'm going to get a little HR heavy, but please stick with me because it's so important.
Stick with us.
Types of federal employees. The first group are merit-based workers. These are career positions. These people have earned them through going to school, getting work experience. They're either considered experts or they could be a part of the support staff. These people are hired because they know their stuff. Think an engineer at NASA or a scientist at the FDA. And their federal jobs have protections. Now, the other class are at-will or appointed workers. These employees tend to serve at the pleasure of the president or the administration, which basically means they can be fired or replaced at any time. To put it all in context, there are about 2 million of the first class of merit-based employees, and only about 4,000 political appointed ones. Under this new plan of Schedule F, they'd reclassify a bunch of the regular civil servants into political appointees. That way the Don can replace them with loyalists. Now, how does replacing all of these people help him carry out his plan? Let's do an example. Under Schedule F, DJT could take a scientist at the FDA, fire him, and then replace him with, let's say, a scientist who wouldn't give clearance to birth control or the abortion pill, therefore making it illegal and inaccessible without having to go through the courts, without having to go through Congress. By the way, they specifically lay this out in the plan in the 900 pages. Now, remember what I said about the whole conservative LinkedIn? That's the database they're going to use to fill these positions. A bunch of unqualified loyalists. And in October of 2020, actually, DJT tried to do this. He tried to implement Schedule F. He signed it into order, but then he lost in November. And the whole thing was pretty much a secret, but Biden then immediately repealed it. But if he wins this time, they say it'll be one of the first acts of his presidency. Now, the Don has come out and said he doesn't know anything about this Project 2025 and has been trying to distance himself from it. But at least 26 authors and people who are associated with Project 2025 served in his very own administration, including Russ Voigt, John McKinsey, Stephen Miller, and many others. Also, his own platform, Agenda 47, just sounds like a SparkNotes version of Project 2025. The president of the Heritage Foundation is calling Project 2025 the New American Revolution. The second DJT term could lead the way.
All over the earth, and God has raised.
Okay. This is kind of like, people are talking. People are talking about bunkers. People are talking about passports. People are talking about foreign exchange and talking about offshore accounts and things. And there is a lot of buzz around, what life could be as an explant. So I do think that part of the propaganda right now is to scare travelers from leaving the country, okay? Because also in June, we see these advancements in flight and space travel. And I just feel like also they're really trying to create an atmosphere where travel is an extreme luxury, okay? So also, like, February, if you have the means, go as many places as you can go, okay? Mars leaves Aries on June 9th, okay, goes into Taurus. Saturn stations into Pisces. Neptune stations in early July, okay? And when Neptune stations in early July, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if the damn alien, it pops out from the sky, okay? When Neptune and Pisces get into the chat with Saturn, okay, things are going to get strange. June is also one of those times where I will be close to home. Okay, this is going to be an interesting time. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is where we're really going to need to be paying attention for what feels like reality. Thank you, Elizabeth. What feels like reality versus what feels like an illusion, okay? This is a really slippery time in the astrals where it's really kind of hard to decipher what's real and what's fake. So I would not be surprised if something like Operation Bluebeam happens around this time to really kind of just frazzle and perplex the public, perplex, humanity. Because also, with Pluto entering Aquarius, we're in the alien era. Anything can happen. But these are exciting times, friends, because these are the times that we were incarnated for. So we must, trust in the divine's plan and know that we are divinely protected in these realms and in these new spaces. How exciting that we get to be a part of two worlds. Like, we have really lived, honey. Wow. We have lived, honey. We have been a part of two worlds. We've been a part of the dismantling of Babylon, and we are actively participating in the creation of the new worlds. This is an amazing time, and not a time to fear. This is a time to just be prepared for. And, really, let me just reiterate and echo again. Not a time to fear. A time to be prepared for. Okay? Unfortunately, preparations, require informations. Some of the informations might be disturbing. Okay, but guess what? We are children of God. Let us continue. This is also kind of a time, y'all, to heighten your skill set and, practice being in the dark. Practice operating in candlelight. How would that look for you? What skills could be developed at this time so that you can go into these new timelines with ease? Mm-hmm. Okay, in preparation. Right. Because you know that some things are inevitable. Period. Okay. Now, bitch. Be fucking for real, bitch. America cannot continue on how it's continuing on. You are an astrology hoe. Okay, so don't act confused now. You know that you're a part of the Scorpio generation. Okay? You know what's going on with Pluto, okay, and Saturn, okay, and America's Saturn return, okay? You know that some of this shit is inevitable, okay? That's why we study astrology. That's why we have history, okay? That's why we have analysts. That's why we have all of these different resources that give us information to prepare, okay? Success is when opportunity meets preparation, okay? We've been seeing that the opportunity is coming, okay? We've been seeing it. They've been talking about the grids. They've been talking about the water. They've been talking about the food. Fucking Biden's ass has been in and out the damn hospital, okay? His mask has been flipped and flopped, and He can't get the damn words straight, and they have been painting the fucking picture. Okay? Be fucking for real. Everything is strategic. You don't think that if they didn't want you to see Biden miswording shit and things slipping his mind, you don't think that was part of the damn strategy? It's a whole lot of shit that happens right before our eyes, okay? That they clean up. Okay? They've been building the story. It's not going to be a fucking surprise, unfortunately, if this man, which be for real, okay? Astrology has told you that this man was going to perish, unfortunately, before the term ended. Now, why didn't y'all know Kamala was sitting back waiting for her turn? When you're old enough to remember how Biden slid in behind Obama, they disarm you by familiarizing you Now, when I said that there was going to be potentially an assassination attempt on Trump, y'all reposted it. Now, when I said there could be potentially an assassination attempt on Kamala, I'm putting negativity out in the air. The thing that y'all got to realize, beloveds, okay, is that we are nearing a single collective world global agenda. It doesn't really matter who's president or who's not. Now, I'm not here to sway your mind, change your mind, or really give you 2 cents about my political anything or what I feel like y'all should be doing politically. What I do think that y'all should be doing is not sitting up in here arguing on the internet. Okay? What I do think that we need to be doing is some fucking sit-ups and some fucking push-ups and learning, being able to fucking run more than 15 minutes through, because shit, bitch, this evidence of what you did in this terminal, it ain't good. I do think that we need to be learning how to navigate our cities, our states, our country, potentially without GPS. I do think that we need to start forming in communities, stop spending so much time on the internet and get back into community. I do think that we need to get back and get back to getting into prayer circles. Spirit, because let me tell you, because Spirit made that message very clear in Miami. You know, sisters, particularly sisters, I want to say, sisters, we do great spiritual work when we are in union, when we are in sacred ceremony. We got to get back to going over to folks' houses to pray for shit. We got to start coming back into the church house to collectively pray for shit. So what we could be doing is unifying in prayer. Okay? What we could be doing is unifying economically. But let me speak about that, because let me tell you, I'm going to tell you some shit on and let me tell you, baby, being a boss ain't fucking easy. Being a boss ain't easy, baby. Okay? Seeing the forest past the trees ain't easy, baby. As black folks, it's a fucking enough. It's a fucking enough, and it's a fucking shame. It's a fucking enough, and it's really a fucking disgraceful shame. How disconnected we are. And how we are unable to see how my win is your win. Let me backtrack it also too and wake it up a little bit. I know I'm about to offend y'all, but you know what? How much longer are you gonna do this EBT shit? How much longer? How much longer are you going to do this EBT shit? How much longer are you going to wait around for Section 8? How much longer are you going to spend every first of the month in the county building lying about your income? How much longer? For how much longer are we going to make it somebody else's responsibility to take care of us? Food is so expensive. Wake your fucking game up. Wake it up. Wake it up. Wake it up. That's all that's happening right now. That's all that's happening right now. Wake it up. That's the call to action. Wake it the fuck up. You have been complacent. You have been complacent. We have got to heal our post-traumatic stress syndrome that keeps us feeling so fucking entitled to handouts, to crumbs that are crushing us, that are keeping us from being economically sustainable. Black folks, we have got to learn how to thrive in the material world. Do you hear what the fuck I'm saying? You have got to learn how to thrive in the material world. In this incarnation, the materials are changing. The boards are changing. The environments are changing. The resources are changing. But you have to learn how to thrive through the changes. That's what you're here to do in your incarnation. Okay? If you don't know me like that, baby, I am not talking from the high horse. Y'all don't like to hear this from Republicans, but this is the same conversation. Now again, open your mind. I'm not trying to sway your mind. Okay, I'm just saying this is the same conversation, okay? But when you hear it from them, it feels racist. It feels like an attack. And that's understandable. But we got to learn how to hear things objectively. And we also have to learn how to respectively participate in conversations that challenge us. Did you hear that part? Black folks that want to announce that they're leaving like I give a fuck with your weird ass. I also uncovered some shit too. That I feel that I need to reconcile. I have a jealousy issue. I'm jealous of the Jews. I'm jealous of the Jews. I'm jealous of the way that the Jews work together. I'm jealous of how the Jews only check each other behind closed doors. I'm jealous of Jews as united front. I'm jealous of the way that they support one another. Why do you want to put me down? Like we don't have the same plight. Why do you want to put me down? Why do you want to go out your way to try to disturb my frequency on my page? Why are y'all so adamant about canceling your brothers and sisters who have a difference of opinion? Why is it so hard for us to see the big picture and work together? recognize there's an issue with mental health. And I feel like I've been really watching my mouth lately. Don't y'all agree? I feel like I've been chilling out lately because I realize that folks actually have poor mental health. I realize that a lot of folks with this jab are living in extreme fear and anxiety over their health. So I've been chilling out. But that's not going to stop me from saying a thing is a thing and the fact is the fact, because I feel like some of y'all need to be spiritually repenting for that. Why are you so focused on a fucking vote? You need to be spiritually repenting for the mark of the beast, for getting that shot for a career that you're not passionate about. That won't give you the fucking day off to go spend with your family. Respectfully. I'm going to still talk my shit because I'm angry that she went and did that dumb shit and that she didn't trust. Because guess what? Is it mandated anymore? Are they talking about that shit anymore? Is that stopping you from getting your check anymore? No, all you had to do was display some fucking faith. So tell me how that wasn't the mark of the beast. Tell me why I can't be upset. Why can't I be upset? You want to know how to detox it. Why are you so trusting of the master? Why did you fall into that trap? Why didn't you believe in yourself? Why didn't you take that as an opportunity to start your business? Why didn't you take that as an opportunity to go to school? Why didn't you take that as an opportunity to move? Why didn't you take that as an opportunity? Why did you go get that shit? And now I gotta walk around on eggshells and watch my fucking mouth. Did nobody put a gun to your head? Don't tell me it's about being homeless, because I've been homeless. I've been homeless. Thank you. And totally surrendered. Totally surrendered. And God gave me everything beyond my wildest imagination. And so now, as I level up in the simulation, I don't feel scared. I feel excited. Because I know when I display faith, God grants me everything. Now, hasn't God shown you that? You gotta go get right spiritually. Some things are inevitable. It's just a part of our incarnation. I'm a part of the Scorpio generation. So I know that I am here to be a part of the death and the rebirth. So yes, for the spiritualists in my comments talking about this is irresponsible, I don't think so. There's different spectrums also of light workers. And the dark does not mean desolate. The dark can be fertile. The dark can be transformational. The dark can be awakening. The dark can be illuminating. So I think that it's important to be honest and forthright with my community about the dark and the light, so that my community can be prepared to navigate the dark with faith and strength and courage and preparation. Because it is those energies and frequencies that will push us through the light. In our hearts, we are holding the greatest hopes and desires for our reality. We don't have to sit around and fucking talk about it. In our heart, we want the best. In our heart, we want to be free. In our heart, we want to be happy. In our heart, we want to be healthy. We've strayed away from God. Yes, we have. We've become self-righteous. We've become entitled, judgmental, nasty with one another. And we know that a reckoning is coming. You need to get right spiritually. Why are you so critical of folks that are trying? Bitch, I'm trying. I am trying. Folks out here that are really trying. And you got the fucking audacity to shade somebody because they have effort? Because they have vision? Bitch, you have options. You don't have to live this fucking life that you hate. You don't have to. You don't have to subscribe. Do you believe in yourself? That's what it really comes down to. Bitch, do you believe in yourself? Do you got the discipline, bitch? Do you? Because if not, then yes, you need to just worry about who the fuck is going to be running the United States of America And you need to be worried about all of that shit, bitch. Because if you don't got it in you to self-govern your motherfucking self, bitch, then yes, join the circus. Okay? But if you do, then what the fuck are you worried about? The issue is a lot of folks don't have it in them to self-govern themselves. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Bitch, do you have the discipline to see your business through to the profit stage? Or are you gonna check out and run back and go get a check? To do some shit that you don't like. For a motherfucker that don't like you. And then you said, I'm going to do both. Because I don't trust God fully. And I still have rent to pay. And I don't trust myself to really get it out the mud. And that's what the fuck, and that's why your life be on I don't trust myself fully frequency. And why you ain't fully fulfilled. But that's your fucking choice. That's your choice. You know? When you see me at the top of the mountain, bitch, it ain't gonna be because I was treading the fence, okay? So when you see me at the top of the mountain, bitch, I want all mine. I want all mine. Because when you see me there, I want you to know it wasn't because I had 1 foot here or 1 foot there, bitch. I want you to know it was because I had 10 toes down and it was all heart. All faith. Blood, sweat, and tears. Thank you. So when you see me there, I want all mine. Thank you. Now I know that you got ADD. Okay. I know. Okay. I know. I know that it's hard to stay focused, so I'm just going to get right into this reading, and I'm going to continue to talk my shit as I get into these signs. Okay? Now, here's some shit. I think ADD could be reversed, bitch. Okay? I think it can be. With nurturement, time, routine, consistency, a regulated nervous system, I think that you could really focus, really get your focus together divinely. Okay? I really do. Cancer. What do you need to be focusing on as we prepare for Jehovah's return? Okay, Cancer. Because Cancer, honey, you keep on making it about your fucking parents, Cancer. And it's really getting annoying. You know, I'm going to just talk to you straight, no chaser today. I feel the filter is off now. Okay, we're here now. Yes. The spirit is here now, baby. We've tuned in, baby. If this is your first time, baby, sit back and relax. Okay, you're in for an experience. Cancer, bitch, you can know my nerves, okay? Because you keep on making everything about your parents, you know, and they're fucking tired. I'm tired, they're tired, we're tired, everybody's tired. The ancestors are tired, baby, they're tired because you know what? They did their job. They did their job, and their job was bringing you forth, bringing you life, bringing you earthside, okay? They have brought you here. Now, you getting raised was an extra bonus. Guess what? For some of y'all, it wasn't on the contract, okay? For some of y'all, being raised was not on the contract, okay? That's why you have so many spiritual gifts, bitch, okay? Click into it. Click into what the fuck you got and stop tripping on what you don't got. Okay, click into it. Thank you. Ooh, we on today. You missed me, bitch. I know. Come on. Go apologize, okay? Go apologize. Go create some happy memories, okay? Go transmute. Go release that bitterness from your heart, from your spirit, from your mind, from your cells. They did their job. Bitch, you're brilliant. Okay? Creative, strong, tenacious. Go thank them. Okay? And stop making your success and your spiritual ascension predicated on their validation and their apology. Now, I'm getting tired of repeating this message to you. It's souls walking on this earth that don't got no parents, that don't got no hand to hold, that don't got no mama to drop the kids off for the summer. You better get your fucking mind right. The fuck is wrong with you? And while you over here tripping on what you don't have, look around at what you do have. Because you do have an auntie, you have a sister, you have a cousin, you have a friend, you have a brother, you have a loved one. Praise God. That's waiting for you to give the energies, thank you, that you are looking around for. God's giving you community, fellowship, sisterhood, brotherhood within this family friendship. Recognize that as a gift. You started out at this job. Next thing you know, your coworkers became your family, and you going over there for holidays and things, and they're embracing you, they're nurturing you. Recognize the blessings in your life. Cancer, I'm going to tell you right now, you will have a major breakthrough. You will beam up many levels, okay? You will see a transformation in your finances. You will see a transformation in your energy. You will see a transformation overall in your life. It will feel like you took your foot off neutral and you hit the gas, bitch, okay? I'm telling you, and I promise you on everything I love, if you go and forgive your parents, and I mean truly, let it go, you will beam the fuck up. I'm telling you. That's what you need to be focusing on. You don't need to be focused on no damn election right now. You need to be focusing on getting free, okay? Releasing energy, getting right, making memories, having inner peace. That's what your focus needs to be on, okay? Now I'm going to pull a card for you, bitch. You hold on. Okay. Okay, power. Okay? Okay? Tell them what's happening, Lord. Okay? Because, yes, coming into power, all you got to do is let go to receive, honey. Ooh. Okay? Because we're tired of your shit. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear it. Niggas tried, okay? They tried. Baby, you don't fucking know. It was all type of demons they was breaking through, honey. That's why the Lord gave you intuition and the gifts that you have, okay? That's guided you through this life, honey. You're very gifted, okay? You didn't come into this motherfucker with a deficit, okay? That's in your mind. That's in your mind that you created from comparison and social conditioning, honey. You didn't come into this motherfucker absent of nothing. Okay? You came in here exactly how the fuck you were supposed to, in the spaceship that you were supposed to come in, with the assignment, okay, with the family, okay? Baby, wherever the fuck you incarnated, that's where the hell you were supposed to incarnate, honey. It was no mistakes. There's been no mistakes. That's the whole thing that you need to realize. There's no mistakes in your incarnation. There is no mistakes in this simulation. Okay? There's no mistakes. You have made no mistakes. They have made no mistakes. You've had unfortunate experiences, but it wasn't a mistake. Let go of the resentment. Let it melt away. Let go of the anger. Let it melt away. Replace that with gratitude and thanksgiving. Cancer. Let me pull another card for you. Because it's your birthday. Still, okay? Even though we're in Leo season, honey. Let me give the Cancers a little love. Okay? Okay. I love when the cards confirm the message, honey. Okay? Period. Bitch, go forward. Okay? Thank you. The tribe has spoken. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to move along, bitch. Thank you. Okay? Leo. You know, Leo, security and abundance. See, there we go. The cards just flew out for me, honey. Because guess what, honey? Your true abundance is self-love. Okay? That's where all the abundance is for you. All of your heart's desires, okay, are pouring out, okay, from that self-love. Okay? That's all that's missing. That's all that's missing from your story is that true self-love. There is nobody else, okay, that can provide this peace that's so necessary, okay, to complete your puzzle. You must find it. You must discover it for yourself. It is not an external relationship. You are looking for stability and security outside of yourself. Okay? The card confirmed it, bitch. So don't get up in here to lie. Okay? I know what's going on with you. And you know I know your life. Okay? You're still out here with homosexual behaviors. Okay? Now here's the thing. You could be a high-paid homosexual. I know your types. I used to be one. Okay? You could be a high-paid homosexual. Okay? Well-dressed, living in an apartment and all the things. That doesn't mean you're not out here actively looking for somebody to rescue you, though, bitch. Just because you take care of your shit, just because you a boss bitch, just because you could take yourself to Cancun, bitch, okay, and pay for a little Soho House membership, does not mean that you're not out here fishing, okay? Does not mean that you're not out here looking for a motherfucking Captain Save yo ho ass. You see what I'm saying? So don't get to fucking lying, bitch. Stop lying to the energies, okay? Stop lying, because you ain't finna lie. Y'all like to lie. And then the thing about it is, then you want to be mad at me, because I uncovered the truth, bitch. Well, we could really be stronger together, bitch, okay? You know, because as a Virgo, if I'm letting you know that I uncovered the truth, it's kind of because I kind of still want to fuck with you. Because as a Virgo, when I uncover the truth and I don't fuck with you, bitch, you never hear from me again. Okay? So I'm just telling you a little tidbit for your Virgo loves in your life. Okay? If they're cracking down on your bullshit, honey, they want to fuck with you. Okay. So you need to be honest about the fact that your degreed, having ass, degrees, and money in the bank, and living in a deluxe apartment in the sky is still on some low vibrational acquisitions, honey, okay? And you're still not loving yourself. And I'm talking to these men too, spending all this time in the gym, honey. Who the fuck are you picking up, honey? Okay, all this fucking time in the gym. Well, who the fuck can you depend on? Whose load are you lifting, motherfucker? Okay? Spending all this time in the damn equinox. Okay? Looking at yourself, but not loving yourself. See, that's the thing. Okay? Men's, y'all focus on this external, honey. No type of self-love. Okay? Paying $300 for a membership, but eating hibachi. Okay? And, you know, and ramen noodles. You know, no therapy. Work your mind out, bitch. Not to call you a bitch, you know, excuse me. Because I'm talking to the men, you know. Excuse my mouth. I got excited. Forgive me. But maybe, bitch, because you've been acting like a bitch-ass nigga as of late. I don't know. You know, maybe actually, because you know what? Where the fuck have you been? Where have you been? Because my sisters have been carrying the load. While you over here lifting and shit, my sisters have been out here carrying the load, honey. It's disproportionate in this motherfucker. Thank you. You need to pick it on up, okay? And that starts with some self-love. Okay, because y'all want to keep a bitch. Y'all don't want to love a bitch. Excuse me. Okay, I'm getting excited for all the new people. You know, when I say bitch, I really mean angel. Okay, thank you. See, that's what's going on here because you don't got emotional intelligence. Okay, that comes from self-love. You think that paying somebody's bills is being a partner. No, honey, okay? No. You need to start exercising that mind and exercising that heart and exercising that spirit. So, Leo, if it's been stagnant for you, bitch, it's because you have been focused on the wrong things. You've been focused on external and not internal. You need to get into loving yourself, okay? Pick up an affirmation. Put the weights down for a second. Because the truth be told, everybody likes a little cushion for the pushing. That's the fucking truth, okay? And here's the thing about it, you know, don't get it fucked up, okay? Because, you know, don't get it fucked, baby. Get into a human physique, okay? Let's get back into a human physique. Because y'all spending a lot of damn time in the gym. And you know I like it. It's beautiful. But it's like, okay, now, bitch. What are you doing for your mind? Okay? What are you doing for your mind? What are you doing for your spirit? Okay? Like, come on now. We got to get into the full physical and mental and emotional wellness of it all. So I feel that the barrier here right now with y'all Leos is the self-love quotient, the lack of love here. And the thing is because because you don't love yourself the way you do, you don't trust in your ability to take care of yourself. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you from experience, you need to crack this level before you find your partner. Okay? Because if you're looking for your husband and wife predicated on somebody's ability to take care of you, honey, no. Okay? It's gonna get dry. Do I need to go ahead? Hold on. Let me go to the next live real quick. One moment.